Hi my beautiful Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be your October the 24th until the 31st. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. So for those of you that are new, welcome, and those of you that are returning, I'm so glad to have you. If you are new and you haven't yet subscribed, feel free to subscribe, as that is always greatly appreciated. Okay, so I have two messages for you guys. Those of you that are interested in personal readings, all the information for that is in my website in the description box below. And for those of you that are subscribed, at the end of this month I will be choosing a winner to win a free reading, so you guys can look out for that. So I'm just going to start off with your tarot, then I'll pull you guys some oracle cards. Alright, so let's see, what can we get for Sagittarius for the week ahead, please? Wow, Queen of Wands. Beautiful energy, you guys. All right. Strength in reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. This is your present. The Hermit. In reverse, sorry. Page of Pentacles upright. And Knight of Pentacles in your future here. I feel like you guys felt like you were coming, I feel like you guys are coming out of a time where you felt very confident and you felt like you knew where you were going. I feel like some of you may be feeling a little bit lost right now, maybe needing to spend some time, by yourself here. It's almost like some of you guys are either picturing what it is that you want to be and what it is that you need to accomplish to get there, and really thinking about that, planning that, and thinking of, this is almost a what don't I have kind of energy, where you're thinking of things that you don't have here. Some of you are really needing to gain the strength in order to move forward here. I feel like you guys are coming out of a time where your thoughts were really controlling you to the point where you were thinking too much here, probably about your future here. I feel like you were doing some deep healing, but it just wasn't working. It's like whatever you were doing to relax yourself, to calm yourself down, or to just feel good, just stopped working all of a sudden here. It's almost like such a high vibration that just ended up, feeling so low throughout this week here. But I do sense that there is a new opportunity throughout the end of the week that is going to be coming in here. For some of you, this is a new relationship. And for some of you, that's what is stressing you out here. There could have been, a third party in the past for some of you, and you weren't able to get through this with the person that you were dealing with, so there could have been some sort of separation, and now you're coming out of that and having a new opportunity here, possibly with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And I see here with that in your future, it's like whatever this opportunity is, it's going to continue into your future. There's definitely a large a large chance for this to turn into something huge for you. This is going to lead to financial abundance for some of you. Some of you, this is just going to be stability within your home, within your relationships. Feeling more stable, feeling more grounded. Let's see. Clarify the Queen of Wands. So it looks like you guys are coming out of a time here. Yeah, there's definitely some things that are going on or that are going to be continuing to go on this week that because this is the energy of moving. We have the Six of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is the energy of moving forward. And it might have been that, there were things that you needed to heal from, and instead of healing or instead of dealing with certain things, you put all of your attention onto one thing here. It's like almost like an energy of avoiding something emotional or something that is draining by focusing on work, by putting your energy, your time, your attention into something else. And yes, whatever it was that you put your attention into is going to flourish, it is going to turn into something beautiful, but still there is this sense of needing to heal emotionally. All right, clarify the Eight of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords with the Three of Pentacles and the World in reverse here. So it's like there's something that you are definitely feeling a little bit of fear regarding, or feeling mentally trapped because of, and you're realizing that, you have to come out of that fear this week. It's like you're realizing that you can think all the thoughts you want You know what I mean? But until you realistically take action, you're not going to know how things are going to pan out here. So this is you taking the action because you're realizing that it's not going to be over. You know, your mind's just going to keep wandering, or you're just going to be feeling whatever this, you know, heavy energy that you're feeling is until you work on this, right? That the cycle can't end. You're going to continue on the same cycle. So this is you realizing that now. Clarify the Hermit. Some of you could have been dealing with Virgo or Leo in your past. Definitely could be an earth sign coming in. All right, so the Hermit in reverse with the Five of Wands in reverse. So you're definitely coming out. Some of you guys are coming out of a time where you were not necessarily hiding, but just maybe taking some time to yourself because you might not have been in the greatest energy, and you might have realized that you were getting into conflicts with people, you know, when you're just not in a good mood and just little things just bug you throughout the whole day. It's like you might have been going through a period like that, or you may be going through a period like that throughout this week. So just kind of avoid, you know, any confrontation and really think before you're speaking, because I just feel like you could easily snap this week if you're not just making sure that you're taking care of yourself enough so that you feel balanced. You know, you don't want to be, if you wake up and you feel like, you know what, this is not going to be a good day, maybe I should take the day, then take the day. You know, listen to your intuition, listen to your body. All right, clarify the Page of Pentacles, please. Judgment here. So it looks like, I feel like you guys, whatever this is going to be in the past throughout this week here. You're going to be getting over it. There is going to be a completion here with Judgment here. Some of you, if this is somebody from the past, it looks like you're going to be moving forward here. You're going to be realizing certain, you know, having epiphanies and realizing things for what they really are. So it's like the answers that you've been seeking and the ways that you've been trying to seek them, they haven't been working. But it's almost like you're going to be going through something this week where when you're not even expecting it, you're going to get the answers. And that's going to lead to this new opportunity, or it's going to lead to healing and putting an end to what was burdening you so that you can look forward to new opportunities, which there's already one waiting for you. And clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you, this is just really about what it is that you want to do for the rest of your life regarding your career. But I feel like this is something heavy. It could be regarding your career, regarding your relationship. So the Knight of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords in reverse here. So it looks like you guys are coming out of the time where you're feeling anxious, you're feeling anxiety. I feel like it's because you know what it is that you want and you're taking the steps to get it. Or if this is a person, it's like they're finally taking the steps towards you that you've been waiting for. So you don't have to feel anxious. You don't have to feel, you know, you don't have to make up scenarios within your mind because you've probably, you know, had this conversation with Judgment. This is that conversation coming out of a time of, you know, possibly no communication here, or a time of, you know, going within and keeping emotions in, not really expressing them, to a time where, and that because of that, you know, causing conflict instead of working on the relationship. You know, you have anxiety because there is no working on the relationship. Instead, there's conflict because people are going within and not expressing themselves here. So then, you know, how long can you go on for conflict? And this Five of Wands is 5 days here. So this is probably going to be like next like Tuesday or Wednesday here. For some of you, this is going to be the beginning of November here, or in November, but this is when, you know, there's a decision that is made and a new opportunity or a new beginning towards this relationship is presented. For some of you, this is a job and you're finally getting this epiphany of where to take your business, what it is that you actually want to do, what will bring you the most joy. But the main thing is that at the end of, you know, at the end of all of this, the main energies throughout this week is that you're going to be coming out of anxiety and working towards something. I mean, it's something that you know isn't gonna come easy. You're gonna have to put some effort into it, you know, especially because you're just realizing what this is at the end of this week here. But you know this is something that's gonna be profitable. This is something that you're motivated towards. This is something that you can be, you know, you can put but you can put a lot of your energy and effort into and love doing this. You know, this is something that you won't want to give up on. And I feel like there's a lot of passion around this. And with this Queen of Wands energy coming up at the top here, for some of you, it's because there's passion missing in your life. It's like in the past there was a lot of passion, and right now you're going through a tough time, and maybe it's because you forgot that spark. You lost that spark within you, and you're going to be finding that spark again here. All right, so let me pull you guys some cards for who you're dealing with. All right, so we have Leo, Virgo, and then I'll pull, Leo, Virgo, Sagittarius. All right, so let's see if you're dealing with a Leo. The Moon. If you're dealing with the Leo, I feel like the reason why all of this is happening is because, you know, the Moon, hidden, you know, desires, hidden passions. This is about emotions. I feel like the only way that you know how this person feels is through your intuition, through possibly your dreams, through signs. There hasn't been any communication here, so this is leading towards a blockage, but I do sense that that is going to be coming in throughout the end of the week, so I think things are going to be picking back up here. If you're dealing with a Virgo, the Lovers. If you're dealing with a Virgo, you guys are coming out of a time of non-communication. It's like you guys have been fighting over this one particular thing, and I definitely feel like it's about options, or it is about where this is going to go, or just because of the fact that nobody's taken that initial step to even bring up that conversation. So it's just you guys are both frustrated as to who's going to make the first step here. But I do sense that throughout this week there is a choice that is going to be made. All right, and if you're dealing with so I also have Scorpio here. All right, so if you're dealing with the Sagittarius, okay, Three of Wands and the Emperor. If you're dealing with the Sagittarius here, I definitely sense that there is going to be movement here, and there is going to be a transformation within this connection. I definitely sense that this could definitely be, you know, burdens, because you might have met somebody that is, you know, exactly your match, but they are at a distance from you, so that could be a burden here. And for others of you, I definitely sense that there's going to be movement within this connection, because it's not over. This is something that is not over. It was just at, you know, maybe a rough patch due to probably career obligations or family obligations, because this is a family man. And if you're dealing with a Scorpio, okay, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, we have the Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands in reverse here. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, some of you guys are going to be very guarded towards this person due to the way that they've made you feel in certain times. And for some of you, I definitely sense that this is a lost opportunity. Something that started, but there just wasn't enough chemistry, there wasn't enough attraction to keep this going, there wasn't enough spark. Or this is something that quickly picked up, but quickly also, you know, it ended just as quickly as it started. All right, any other messages for this beautiful Sagittarius here? You're ready. Any other messages for Sagittarius, please? No. For some of you, if there was maybe a question that you had in the beginning, maybe the answer is no. There was one question that you were particularly wanting to get answered throughout this reading. Compromise. So maybe there's a middle ground between maybe getting your way in a situation or getting what you want and doing what's right. For some of you, I think one of you needs to hear that. Messages for Sagittarius. All right, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, and this goes hand in hand with the Eight of Swords in reverse and the moon here, because all your problems will go away as soon as this conversation is, you know. Okay, and then we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, and then we have deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship, and absolutely with this moon card and the feelings and the emotion being hidden, not spoken of, even though it's felt and clearly known, absolutely. And then let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So maybe even though, you know, you are feeling more and not letting this person know where they are, you know, maybe it's just like, that's just how it's supposed to go. You know, everybody heals on their own process. Everybody expresses themselves and opens up at their own pace. So just allow it to flow. You know, whatever is meant for you at the end of the day is going to be for you. And just know, you know, that if anything's ever removed out of your life, even though you may not see it at this point, you know, eventually you're going to know that it's good for you, and you guys are so optimistic. So I feel like you guys, you know, you already know that. But yeah, so that's what I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you do and you would like a personal, my website is in the description box below. Subscribe if you haven't already. That's always greatly appreciated. I love you, and I'll see you next week.